The USA team did everything wrong in the men's relay. Passing systems wrong, athletes running the wrong legs, and it was clear that there was no leadership. It was a total embarrassment, completely unacceptable for a USA team to look worse than the AAU kids I saw. Wow. Carl Lewis is here now, 9-time gold medalist in 4 Olympics, track and field legend, named Olympian of the Century by Sports Illustrated. Carl's here for his first interview since he said all that stuff. Everything wrong, clown show, total embarrassment. How do you really feel?
Yeah, that was, I was obviously pretty emotional last night because the thing is, Shepard, you know, when you go
are you walking it back or do you stand by that?
No, not walking it back at all. I mean, everything that I said, I stand by 100%. So we're not walking anything back.
What was it? I mean, for those of us who haven't won a medal in the race, I mean, what went wrong? Explain me.
Well, what's happened is that teams make mistakes, and we understand that. But what's happened is that we haven't really had success in almost 20 years. And it comes because we don't have a system that's designed for it. So the thing
Whose
is that when I
fault
want
is
to make
that?
it, that's what I was going to. The federation sets up the teams and the coaches and the system, and they're failing the athletes. That's why I was so emotional and so angry, because these athletes work their whole lives. They run fast, they do everything, make the team, and then you put them in a position that's impossible to be successful. What happened is that, you know, you have to look at what's best for the athlete, and oftentimes we let politics get in, agents get in, and people on the outside get in. And I really want to make sure that we made attention to this so that we don't have this problem anymore. So I hope that this statement that I made and the honesty that I talked about and the passion that I have, that lets them know that we have to change and give these athletes a chance to actually be successful. Because yesterday it was clear they didn't do any of that.
You told USA Today this was the equivalent of a football team or a football coach taking a team to the Super Bowl and losing 99-0. Carl Lewis, would you fire the coaches?
Well, basically the way it's set up, they're technically not fireable. That's one of the problems. It's set up. Some of the coaches selected, and a lot of them do a very good job. But the relay coaches are technically not fireable, so you have to get the right people. And one of the issues that we have is that we've kind of had this thing where you have a system where you roll people in. I know one of the main coach I'm really close with, he's not here. He was unable to come to the Olympics. So then we end up with other people, and we're not doing the system. But that doesn't solve the problem that we have a system. Basically, if you have a football team, if you want to compare that, they're either they have the run and shoot or not the run and shoot. They have the spread or they're running game. So we don't even have that set. So we need to set what we do. I've talked about having a manual on how to pass it so that everyone has it. So it's all the same. So when coaches can be interchangeable, athletes can be interchangeable, and everyone knows what to do. And give the athletes a voice, because when they see something wrong, they run all the time. They should be able to say, hey, I'm not comfortable in that leg, or maybe the steps are too close. But right now, they don't even have that.
You talk to a lot of people. Are these athletes upset? What have you heard? What should we know?
Well, the athlete's extremely frustrated. I actually talked to one of the athletes. We had a great talk this morning, and he's frustrated because he's been on multiple teams.
Specifically, why is he frustrated? I mean, which part?
They're frustrated because it's like the same wrong, incorrect system and making the same mistakes. And it's like, why don't we change the system and put this other system that's successful, have some people help us set it up so that we have a chance to do it. This is really about athletes' lives. And my passion is trying to support athletes' lives and these athletes that work their whole life to become Olympic champions. And you know what? The United States is the best team in the world in the relay, no question. But we're not even getting to the starting line.
Is Carl Lewis available to help them?
Well, Carl, I coach at the University of Houston. You rep my school.
Cougars.
And that's not really something that I'm seeking at all. And I don't want to sound political, but that's not something I'm seeking. What I want is the system. I coach college athletes. We have success in our relay teams. And I hope that they can get a system where when we pass these college athletes off to the next level, they're going to be able to win championships for Team USA, because that's what I want.
Carl Lewis, an honor and great to see you. Thank you so much.